Hi. Um, it is still my birthday week. Okay. So Monday was my birthday, and I didn't do a big celebration, but I'm still taking it like this is the Vickie Remoe birthday season. So thank you for tuning in. Good morning. What time is it? It's 11:27 in Freetown and in Accra, 12:27 in Lagos, and it is in the US. But if you're in the northeast east of America, then maybe it's like I think really like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. Anyways, this is going to be a very, very quick live where I talk to you about my new project, which is the Vickie Remoe Prize. So if you are following me on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram, then first of all, thank you for following me. Thank you. I appreciate your follows and your community and all of your jokes and laughs and your insights because I also learn from you guys. Okay, so if you're following me, then you know Monday, November 14th was Vickie Remoe Day, also known as my birthday, November 14th. Usually for my birthday, I travel. Even if I stay in the same country, I will go to a hotel and just spend time by myself and pamper myself, or I will go to a spa, then go massage me, rub, I'll get a facial. But usually for my birthday, I travel. This year for my birthday, I did not travel. I just stayed at O's, no party, no cake. I did get myself some flowers. Some of the flowers are in my bedroom, and some are over here. I split it into two. And then I spent time at home with my family, my mom, my sister, and my son. I don't know why the internet is misbehaving, but c'est la vie, on est en Afrique. Anyway, so today I want to talk to you about the Vickie Remoe Prize. So, why is my phone doing something? Anyway, so on my birthday, I made a big announcement. And that announcement is that I'm going to be giving out 200 million leones to journalists and media practitioners and content creators in Sierra Leone. It's called the Vickie Remoe Prize. Why am I doing this? Well, I've been professionally in the media for about 15 to 16 years. I've done TV, I've done radio, I've done podcasts, I've written for newspapers, I've published a magazine. I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer, I can edit, I can shoot. If you're around, you've probably seen lots of my work. And I believe that the media is very important in any society because it helps to elevate, communicate, and inform. Now, if you're in Sierra Leone and you're aware of the Sierra Leonean media landscape, lots has changed. When I first started, there was only one TV station. Now we have about 4 or 5. We've gone from maybe having 5 or 6 newspapers, maybe 14 or 15. And so there's been a lot of growth and investment in the sector. But one thing that's still lacking is skills. And by skills, I mean the practitioners who are actually doing the work don't get enough professional development. So if you meet somebody who's a good print journalist, they probably aren't a photographer as well. Or if you meet somebody who produces videos, they probably can't write. Or if you meet somebody who takes photos, they don't do video. Or a video person doesn't do photo. And then, of course, there's the whole kind of like digital media landscape that's just emerging. And because of COVID, we saw TikTok take off in Sierra Leone and introduced all of us to a whole new generation of content creators on TikTok. Now, all of this is really, really exciting, but in terms of the impact in the global landscape or the local media landscape, all of this is still very, very, very small. If you're online today and you Google Sierra Leone, most of what you'll find is still content NGOs have created or produced. And the unfortunate thing about that is that all the content that NGOs produce is usually about trying to highlight poverty and underdevelopment. So when you Google images for Sierra Leone and you go to that images tab, what you're going to see of Sierra Leone is what they've put up. Bome or Panbodidem, etc., etc. We're still really falling behind in terms of content creators and media practitioners to like put Sierra Leone out there online. Why is this important? It's important because the world is a global marketplace. If I'm here today, if I can do everything that I'm doing, I've written books, sold books, I get invited to do talks, I've created jobs for other people. I do so much, but everything that I do is powered by digital. If I wasn't able to put my stories online, my content online, the world wouldn't know about me. I wouldn't be who I am today. So I've come up with a Vickie Remoe Prize for the most part to reward excellent storytelling, excellent content creation, and really find emerging new voices and talents in Sierra Leone who, if support, both financial and mentorship, will become my peers, right? People who will be as skilled as I am, maybe even more skilled than me, and people who will then go back. Not that they're leaving Sierra Leone, but within Sierra Leone, they can continue to like tell more powerful stories. So what I've done is, like I said, raise 200 million Leones for 4 categories. So there's the Vickie Remoe Prize for news writing, which is for print. There's the Vickie Remoe Prize for photography, the Vickie Remoe Prize for film, and the Vickie Remoe Prize for new media. And new media basically is any kind of media that's distributed online. So your content creators, your vloggers, your TikTokers, your social media people, your bloggers, your podcasters, musicians too, because ultimately right now all the music that musicians make goes out through digital platforms, and some musicians are really innovative about how they like use digital to share their music and their work with audiences both in Sierra Leone and globally. So there are 4 categories. Each category has a total of either 2 prizes or 4 prizes. So the newsprint, oh, I'm sorry about the network, you guys. It's not me, it's Ghana. The newsprint category has 4 awards, 2 for women and 2 for men. The photography category has 2 awards, 1 for a man, 1 for a woman. The video category has 2 awards, 1 for a man, 1 for a woman. And the content creator or new media category has also has two awards, 1 for a man and 1 for a woman. The reason why we're being gender specific with the prizes is that in early we don't really focus on inclusivity and kind of like leveling the playing field. Most times, all I'm so sorry. I think there was something going on in the background trying to connect, but I think I fixed it. So fingers crossed. Anyway, so what I was saying is that in the category of newsprint, there are 4 awards. Each one of those is valued at 10 million leones. For the photography category, I believe the prize is 20 million, and there are two prizes. For video, the prizes are 30 million each, so one for a man, one for a woman. And I believe for content creation, it's 25 million, one for a man and one for a woman. Now, what I've done is I've also reached out to Sierra Leonean journalists, media practitioners, producers, filmmakers, and photographers, and created an advisory board. So these are people who are excellent media practitioners in their own field who are going to evaluate the candidates and award the prizes. Together, as practitioners, we've also decided to create a mentorship program for the winners. So the 10 people who will be awarded will also join a 6-month mentorship program where they'll work with me and other media practitioners who are on the advisory board to become better storytellers, to learn how to monetize their crafts, so to be able to reach a wider audience, and really also, and most important, to help them understand how to navigate the digital landscape as media practitioners. So we'll work with them for 6 months, and then this will be an annual prize. So every year, the Vickie Remoe prize will open in November, and the deadline to apply, the applications open next Monday on my website, and the deadline, I believe, is February 1st. And then shortlisting will happen, I think, March 1st. And then winners, I think we're announcing mid-March or first week of April. So that's where we are. I just wanted to share this. All the information is on my website, vickieremoe.com/blog. I'll also drop the link below. And I just wanted to take this time to talk to you guys about it, see if you had any questions. We'll be doing Q&As throughout, not just now, but once the application opens, there will be frequently asked questions. I really want to help people to apply, because I know sometimes applications can be overwhelming, but I really want to reduce the barriers for people to participate. This is really important to me because I know what it's like to be out there trying to create work, tell stories, really build something, and feel like you're not getting enough support. And especially for young people, then, it's easy to get lured into these like envelope kind of work where instead of telling stories that are really about the people and powerful and investigative stories, etc., dynamic stories, you end up just telling praise and worship stories that somebody pays you, so you go glorify them, and those are the kinds of stories you tell. While that's okay, that's not really journalism. It's not really the most creative kind of work you can do. It's not really the best kind of work you can do. And so what I'm hoping to do is, with this prize, really impact the media landscape by creating more resources for other media practitioners who are trying to, emerge. We're going to help them emerge. Again, if you're watching this, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Vickie Remoe. This video was about the Vickie Remoe Prize, which was launched, well, didn't really launch it. I just announced it on Monday, November the 14th. And it's a new prize for journalists and new media practitioners in Sierra Leone. So you have to be in Sierra Leone and you have to be Sierra Leonean to participate, just to be clear about that. So it's not open to you if you're in the diaspora, unfortunately. But some of our members of our advisory board are in the diaspora. So what we're trying to do is create this relationship between media practitioners in the diaspora and local media practitioners, but one that is going to allow those media practitioners to impact the media landscape by providing resources and supporting people locally. So we're not taking the money to give to people in the diaspora. This is not housemates. No shade. But shade, okay? This is not housemates. It's not for the JCs, okay? It's for the home basers, because I just think it would be unfair, given all the resources that people have in the diaspora, to make this open to to the diaspora. So this is just for media practitioners in Sierra Leone. If you have any questions whatsoever, please ask them. There'll be more information starting when the application opens. There'll be more information, and in the coming weeks as well, I'll be releasing more information on the Vickie Remoe Prize, new comments. It's not violence. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, Hamza. It's not violence. I'm just saying that I want this to be specifically for people who are at home because I think they need the support the most. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's just facts, okay? It's facts. It's facts. We got to keep it local. It's facts. I'll stick around for a couple more minutes if anyone has any questions about the prize, or any thoughts or comments, whatever. You can drop them. If you have a question right now, I'll answer it. But yeah, the application is free application, so this is like, I'm sorry, you guys. I have no idea what's going on. It's like witchcraft because usually when I'm doing live, I am using a streaming site, StreamYard, instead of my phone, but that really shouldn't affect it. So Hamza has a question. Are bloggers and social media commentators allowed? Now, okay, so let me make this clear. So I define a blogger as somebody who has a blog, someone who actually has a website, a blog that is can be found through search engines like Google and Yahoo. People who only use Facebook for commentary, I don't really consider those people bloggers because there is no way for the outside world to really fully access your content because it's all on social media, and your content is basically a 72-hour relevance. What I'm looking for is people who understand that like there is a wider globe. I mean, like the whole effort is to make Sierra Leone famous. It's not the make violence prize. No shade. But shade. Yeah, so what I see a lot on Facebook is a lot of toxicity, a lot of like attacks, a lot of gossip, a lot of slander, just a lot of um like just like I don't know, like just chat. It's just chitty chat. And that's fine. There's a place for that. It's entertaining to some degree, but that doesn't make Sierra Leone famous, right? And most people aren't really doing original reporting, right? They're not going out there and doing interviews. One person who might be may not have a website, like Precious actually, is somebody who like she covers events, she covers personalities. So somebody like that, like Precious is to me like a vlogger. She creates valuable content. I don't think that she has a website where she puts it on, so it'll be hard for us to evaluate because we need to be able to go check out the content. How will you submit if your stuff is only on social media? You can't really submit it. It's not like you have the link of like a link to your website. But if you feel like you can collect all your links from all the stuff you want to submit, sure. But it's going to be very difficult for you to submit Facebook links for evaluation. You know what I mean? But if you want to submit it, you can. But I just don't feel like if your content isn't also carried on YouTube or an actual blog with a separate IP and it's all inside Facebook, that's going to be really difficult to evaluate, right? So I've been saying this for a long time that like microblogging is all fun and good, the stuff that's going on Facebook, but to really be a journalist, media practitioner, content creator who is trying to make Sierra Leone famous, that's the make Sierra Leone famous is like the mission, right? So the content we're looking for is for content that makes Sierra Leone famous, people whose content makes Sierra Leone famous. Either they're reporting on things, showing us, or telling us about what's going on in Sierra Leone, or they're doing something, they themselves, their content is showing us a different way, a different thing, like it's really cool, it's like just something. So that's kind of what I'd say, Hamza. I hope that was available. Not available, but what's the word I'm looking for? Clear. I hope that was clear. But like, yeah, like I think what's going on Facebook right now, it's cool, it's fun, da, da, da. But the world is so big. The world is so big. And I don't see people flexing like photography skills either. Lots of what's going on out there isn't photos of things people are taking of Sierra Leone on Facebook. It's people are taking photos like, yeah, you have photos taken of you, the blogger. As a media personality, but that's not really making Sierra Leone famous, right? It's making you famous, which is nice. It's making you famous, which is nice. But I'm really interested in people who are invested in telling stories about our country, about the arts, music, entertainment, business, the environment, like really telling us stories about people, places, and happenings. So that's my answer to that. Good morning, Kendrick. Good morning, Mariama, and everybody else who's wished me a good morning. And Willie, good morning. I'm sorry about the internet, you guys. Today is it's just not my day. But in another couple weeks, I'll do another live about the prize to let you guys know that it's open. And then I can answer some questions. I can maybe even talk about the application process in depth to show you the application on screen so that you can see it. Again, if you know somebody who really deserves to be awarded, mentored, and amplified in the media, please send this their way. I'm building a media lab in Sierra Leone. I've been trying to finish it since 2018. It's still not finished thanks to the pandemic. But once it's done, we're probably maybe like 85% complete. Once it's done, it will have resources for people interested in the media. We'll be training people. So the prize is really the first part of that. And hopefully I'll be able to complete that building by the end of the year, because I really think that it's important for us to build, we have to build the media ecosystem in Sierra Leone, because you see, for example, you see all these small businesses in Sierra Leone, no one's telling their stories. Who's going to hear about them? Do you understand what I mean? We know a lot about what's going on in other places, but we don't really have good reporting and content creation around what's going on in Sierra Leone. And the few people who are doing them, they don't get enough support. And so hopefully the Vickie Remoe Prize will help, push things in the right direction. We'll also, so there'll be two levels. So there'll be the final, the winners who will win, that'll be 10. But we will also have about like a 25-person list of people who are shortlisted, and we're also going to publish as like these are who's who in new media in Sierra Leone, to also elevate them so that even if they don't win the cash prize, at least people can recognize like these are people who are close to winning, and they can recognize their talent, and then they can also apply next year for the prize. Some of the people on the board, I won't say their names, but there's a journalist at National Public Radio in the US. There's a PR and publicist person from BET. There is a photographer, a celebrity photographer who's been traveling with the cast of Black Panther, who's on this board. There's filmmakers, like it's really like the board is just like a lot of great, awesome Sierra Leonean practitioners. You won't even believe who these people are and the kind of work they're doing and how they're shaping the global media landscape. And these are the kinds of people who are going to be selecting the winners in Sierra Leone and also going to be mentoring them. We really want to build a community of media practitioners. Oh, also, sorry, I forgot, multimedia journalists from AYV's on the board. So you don't think it's just a bunch of people who are based in diaspora. We've got local skills as well. I'm not on the board. Because I did not want to be, while it is the Vickie Remoe Prize, I did not want to be, we also have like a HR specialist, a talent person on the board as well. I did not want to be the person selecting the winners because I feel like there could be a lot of conflict of interest. Boku of una don't cost me mama, don't cost me papa. At one point and or another, let you not apply this, not I see you name, I say, nah, you ain't getting my money, dog, forget it. So I say, because so many people are exposed, they've insulted me, and I'm a Scorpio, I don't forgive. Let me not be on this board, because if he left to me, so I'm not on the board. The decision is not up to me. It will be up to the board. So I just wanted to say that. So even if you've cursed me out before and you don't like me, that's okay. You don't have to like me. You just have to, if you're excellent, you still have a chance to win. It's not a Who Loves Vickie Remoe contest. I really don't care. Whether you fuck with me or not, if you're excellent and you need these resources, definitely apply, because that's what it's for. It's for the community, and the community can be anybody. So that's that. I will stick around for 2 or 3 more minutes. If anybody else has any questions about the prize that they'd like to ask, please go ahead, and then I will end this in 3 minutes. Otherwise, I'll just sit here in silence, drink my coffee. Anyone? Again, if you want information about the Vickie Remoe Prize, so the application will open. Thank you, Afa Tijan. The application will open on November 21st, which is this coming Monday. And so that link will be posted, and there'll be an announcement in the media as well. If you would like more information about the prize, you can go to my website, which is vickieremoe.com/blog. So on here, Vickie Remoe, so vickieremoe.com/blog. I'm actually going to type it. Visit vickieremoe.com/blog for more info about the prize. Okay. And then when the application also opens, that's where the information will be. So you'll also have to go to vickieremoe.com/Vickie Remoe Prize to apply. We're also so I'll be in Sierra Leone at some point before the end of the year. I'll be doing press about this. I'll be on radio and TV, going to try to link up with the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, the Reporters Union, the Women in the Media, and any kind of association or organization. I'm going to try to get some information over to the Mass Comms Department at FBC, basically going to try as much as possible to engage with every media organization out there whose practitioners or members could benefit from the prize. So you'll be seeing me, you'll be hearing about it, and there'll be lots of information out there. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this after the live, thank you for watching. Please, again, the key thing is to share this with anybody you know who is a practitioner in the media, creative, content creator, multimedia producer, photographer, videographer, blogger, writer, podcaster, musician, anybody really, who makes amazing content or media that makes Sierra Leone famous, please let them know about the Vickie Remoe Prize, hashtag the Vickie Remoe Prize. And you also, my DMs are open for any questions. And you can visit vickieremoe.com/blog to find the announcements about the prize. Thank you, you guys. Have a good day. Bye.